He ain't called me, so either they still playing or Mill up 12-6. Mill won 12-6.
Yeah, I see that shit. That was crazy right now. Fuck. Mill up 12-6. Mill won 12-6.
Nah, but Jungle fucking he got my respect though after today, yo. Jungle got my respect today. Not as a Madden player. He just ain't no bitch ass nigga. I'm gonna show him some love now. Cause he ain't had to play that game over. He could have played that shit where it was, and he played the whole game over on some fuck it. So either go two ways. He a stand up guy or he ain't respect Mill game.
I guess to be both.
Could have been a little bit of both, you think?
I don't respect Mill game either.
Yeah, you don't respect my brother game, dog.
Not with fucking 3 field goals. What?
3 field goals. That's how that shit went.
That's what this
These niggas kicking field goals.
See what these stats look like.
Put them stats on real draft, real talk. We on live, baby. Live feed. Let's the fuck get it. Live feed. We are back. Anthits, the franchise guru. I got a special guest. We not gonna introduce him yet, but I got a special guest for y'all, man. Somebody that y'all gonna enjoy to have on chat with me right now. Also the real Boone on deck. He got some things he want to get off his chest with some of y'all fucking RDL players out there, man. Anyway, I know I always say this, but I just want to continue to thank all y'all for being active. Great players in my league, man. I appreciate that shit, man, because your league only as good as the members are. And y'all boys rock hard, man. I swear, to me, this is probably one of the most fun. Listen, it's a hobby. I know it. We all competitive as a hobby, but this shit is so entertaining and fun, and it's because of y'all, the 32 members in this league. Even the bitch-ass nigga that got the Chiefs. The geek nigga I'm talking about, even him. I appreciate you being in the league, my boy. But we about to hit y'all with some motherfucking rookie talk. Well, not rookie talk, running back talk. And talk about the best running backs in the league this year. They don't have to be rookies. We're just talking about the best running backs that's in RL2 right now. We did quarterbacks earlier. Now we're going to do the running backs. And again, I'm going to advertise the fact that we telling y'all to tune in to King Falk Anthits. King Falk and Anthits' Super Bowl tonight in WBML. Tune in. It's going to be around a little bit after 10 o'clock. I got to make a quick run. And then we're going to knock it out and shit. So about 10:15, 10:20, somewhere in that area, we'll knock the game out. Tune in, man. We trying to beat the members. Trying to beat the subscribers from last year when we played in the Super Bowl, which was 52 people viewing. Show some love, man. Show some love. And hopefully y'all watch some fireworks that's going to go off tonight. You know what I'm talking about? But the league, man. What's up, Real Boom? Shh. My special guest, don't say a word until I introduce you, my boy. I want them to be surprised when they get you on the front. Just know, we haven't seen him since next Friday. We haven't seen him since then. He hasn't really been in Hollywood and making any movies and shit like that. But he was one of the most funniest actors in the movie Next Friday. So that's my hint I'm giving y'all right now that I got on headset with me to do this interview tonight. Now, I mean, just know we got some explosive shit going on. So anyway, the Real Boom, what's up, my boy?
What's up, man? Not much. Chilling.
Man, looking at these running backs, man. We're gonna start from the Bears on down. You feel me? We saw throughout the league a lot of people had franchise quarterbacks, but it was still, to me personally, it was still some teams that definitely could use quarterbacks. I was saying that in this draft class we got 12 strong quarterbacks coming out, and I almost didn't want to make these 12 quarterbacks, but it was so hard to choose and cut the roster down with them. They are loaded. This position is loaded this year. And then the running backs is coming out fucking super good too. So those that need running backs and quarterbacks, this draft is coming in. Just know that it's gonna be some studs coming out, man. Just pay attention to the chat. I'll start popping highlights up for y'all to see these type of quarterbacks that's coming out. You're going to see some high school work from them. You're also going to see some early stage college work from them. A lot of them are freshmen this year in college, which will be going into their sophomore season or their red shirt freshman year. It's a great group of kids, great group of guys. I think the star feature will be Georgia's Brom. And then you also got the Alabama's quarterback that came in, the little baby that came in and won the championship for him. But we are at the Bears roster, and we're going to start with quarterbacks right now. LaShawn McCoy, Adrian Peterson. You got two veterans sitting in on his roster, boom. But Jordan Howard, you know who he is and what he's about. This guy ran him to a Super Bowl last year.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna say Super Bowl is tainted, man, because you know he came in, he inherited a good team. I mean, shout out to the Bears for winning, but definitely, I don't think he'll be there this year.
Jordan Howard is the number 12 ranked halfback in this league based on his overall right now. I mean, we're gonna see what he did this year so far. And this stat, so far he's rushed for, 58 carries for 56 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's still averaging 6.1 yards a carry. I think the coach over here with the Bears, he wants to feature this guy. He's going to give him the ball, bottom line. And I think his style of play is just it goes game by game. He could throw the ball or he's going to run the ball depending on what the game gives him. With that being said, can you see Jordan Howard running him to another Super Bowl?
The 90 speed, man, I don't see it, man. I just believe he kind of squeaked in there, and he was just in the perfect situation, man. I believe had not I fucked it up against the Chiefs, he probably would have got toasted, man, by the Browns.
Oh, shit.
Let's not speak in the past. Man. We don't talk about the present.
Right. We see you always throwing your little shots in there and shit. Always sneaking that Brown team in here, man. But hey, man, that's what happens when you out there doing what you do, man. Everybody, you got the league on fire right now. Everybody focused on you. You're doing your thing. But let's see if you're going to close it out with that big motherfucking trophy at the end of the day. But we're going to get off the Bears. I'm not quite sure is he going to be, top notch with that running back. But he's still doing good. He got a good record right now. He's playing ball. But let's talk about this Saquon Barkley guy right here, man. Saquon. Now, I'm assuming that this guy overall ranking, this moved up to number 7. There's number 7 ranked halfback in this league right now. And he's probably he's the best running back to come out last year's draft by far. He's probably one of the best running backs to come out in a long time, to be honest with you. But this guy's a stud, man. I mean, shit, he's a 99 overall already, boom. Like, he got everything you need from a running back. It ain't nothing you can't get out of this guy. He had a late start last year. We was almost didn't want him to play for the Bengals for a while. Like, so I wish somebody else come and get him. But the guy that took over the Bengals came in and he made him his feature back because he came in and did some things. First 5 games, this guy was averaging like 3.2 yards a carry last year in the first 5 games. He ended up with 23 touchdowns, which is amazing. 23 touchdowns, 1451, and 4.4 yard average. So he averaged 90 yards a game. 9 fumbles. This year he's down, no fumbles, 66 carries for 422, 6.4 yards a carry. His average yards per carry is up. Average yards per game, and he had 4 touchdowns right now, 12 broken tackles. This is the biggest jump I've seen in a long time, boom.
Yeah, man, I agree, man. I actually tried to get this guy to trade last year, man, but he wouldn't budge. But the main thing that I want to see this year is him running the ball when it counts the most, man. So he's running the ball pretty good, got some touchdowns, got some yards. But what he fails to do in crunch time is run the ball.
Right.
He lobs the ball up and he kind of throws some kicks instead of kind of making him the workhorse like the Sony Michel's and what's the guy in
Darius Geist, the nigga that's going to die. Yeah, Darius Geist.
Yeah, basically that guy. I'm not telling you to get your guy hurt, you know what I mean? He does use Giovanni Bernard, I think, a little bit more than I would use him. But, man, I expect big things from Saquon Barkley this year.
Right. I think he has a balance between the two. I like it. I think this guy, Saquon Barkley, can literally carry your team on his back no matter how you slice or dice it. But I like how he brings in Bernard, man. He's getting enough out of him. That's all that matters. He's getting enough out of him. He's surprisingly doing good. He got a big win. He beat the 49ers in week 2, so he got a big win under his belt right now, and he made a bit bold statement that he's going to the playoffs this year. So he actually got a bet going on with the Seahawks. So we shall see, man. One of these days I'm gonna get this guy involved and maybe hear what he got to say and shit. But that's the Bengals. Let's go to the Bills. Bills got 2 running backs. Either one of these running backs, I think they're fine over there. They're not bad backs. I'm not even gonna get into what they are rank wise and all that. I think they at the bottom of the pack, 35. And the other one is 65. He got 2 good spreadsheet running backs. This is Irish Mike's team. He got 2 good spreadsheet running backs, but I don't know. I think they quiet backs. Like, we don't really know much about them.
Man, I ain't trying to be an asshole, man, but why are we even talking about these guys?
Let's keep it pushing. Broncos. This is one of my favorite backs right here by far. I really like this back right here. I like what the guy that's using him is doing with him and shit. So, he's one. Royce Freeman, he's the number 18 ranked running back in our league. But look, Royce Freeman, what I like about him is the fact that he drafted him late. He got him in like the 4th round. And then he immediately came to his team and been at, and look, 4th round, 16th pick, and he made the Pro Bowl, bro. That's big. That's that Terrell Davis, those late running backs that go, Terrell Davises, those type of backs that, you don't know nothing about, you ain't really worrying about, and next thing you know, he in the Pro Bowl, he's one of the top running backs in the league right now. So I think this is a good back in a good system and with the right team right now with Royce Freeman. Breakaway speed, he don't have that, but he's a monster though. He's a monster, bro. He can carry that horse.
Last year he was really good. I played him, had a tough game. But this year, man, I don't know, 3.5 average.
Oh yeah, he fell off.
That's no go.
Yeah, that's a no-go. I don't know if that's the testament of him not giving him, because he's on pace with that 325. That's a right around league average. That's a little under league average, actually. But that 69 carries for 241, yeah, you got to get the carry average up. He's way down right now. That could be 2 things. That could be people used to him now, and they game planning for him, or he's trying to do more in the passing game. That's the only way I could see it out of those 2 situations. So, but then we get to...
I was just going to say, I think it's more so him being one-dimensional, man, because I know we're not on receivers, man, but his receivers are pretty average speed, so kind of probably stacking the box on him.
So they just loading the blocks up, saying, "Come on, bring that horse at me and see what happens." Here we go, Nick Chubb. We could probably talk for days about this guy. He definitely wasn't the number. He was the number 5 running back on the spreadsheet year 1. His stats changed tremendously because you can't coach this. You can't coach natural talent, and you turn him. He wasn't even he ran 4.54, some shit like that. So he had 89 speed first of all, and you can't coach the fact that now he's a 94 speed, 92 acceleration, and 99 damn near everywhere. What I liked about Nick Chubb was, 1, he won all the awards. First of all, let's go talk about that. He was drafted in the 3rd round, 6th overall pick, 1 Pro Bowl appearance, 2018's most valuable player, so he won the MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year, Running Back Award. So that gave him about 140,000+ points for XP points to better build himself a monster. And before he got to these awards, this is the first back that I saw that did what he did running the ball. His system, he's in the right system. Let's put it this way. He's in the right system. But not only did he run the ball for 1,961 yards, 28 rushing touchdowns, he also had 756 yards in the passing game and 8 touchdowns. That's amazing. He almost had 1,000-yard back both ways, running and throwing the ball. What do we expect to see out of him? Is he the best player and the best offensive player in RDL2 right now? Would you say that?
Man, but I think Chelsea would be nothing without the other weapons that we have at receiver and tight end, especially the new running back that we got this year. So basically, everybody, kind of puts in their part. But Chelsea would be nothing without those receivers.
But But see, that's why I think you can make your case if you go a little farther. You got weapons all over the field, and those weapons got the ball last year. So for him to do what he did in the offense where it's nothing but explosive players all over the place, that might make it him the best player in the league right now. I would say him or Chark is might be the most explosive players in the league right now. But I would give it to, it's safe to say I'll give it to your guy, bro, because of what you did with the weapons you had. I mean, you were 3 to 4 deep at receiver, and they all touched the ball. I mean, your tight end was amazing, and then it was Nick Chubb. So for him to stand out and win all the awards like that, I think that he's the best player on offense in RDL right now. So I agree with that. And then you got the Bucks. The Bucks just drafted him a running back, Beanie Snell Jr. He was the number 5 tailback on the list coming out. And matter of fact, he was the number two running back. This is the number 2 running back, 92 speed, 94 acceleration at 220 pounds. This is a monster, bro. I like everything about this running back. Here's what I don't like: 37 carries for 88 yards. I mean, you got 37 carries, he ain't even got 100 yards yet. He averaged 2 points. You know what? We're out of here. Come on, Black. Fuck is you doing with this running back? You done fucked him up. We ain't even sitting on you right now. Tyreek Cohen, he's been doing big things with him. I thought this was a great move by Lava to go pick up Tyreek Cohen. I mean, he just scorched me for 100 and something yards. A lot of it was cleanup yards, but I mean, 72 carries, 433 yards, six yards a carry, 2 touchdowns. This guy would have never been a starting back if he'd have stayed in Chicago, and he went to Arizona after they traded Derek Johnson away, and he became the starter here, man. I think he's doing big things, and I think we can consider him a top back.
Yeah, we can consider him a top back in a flooding offense, man. When you're I don't even know why he has all these yards, man. Honestly, most of the time when running backs have all these yards is when they're playing with the lead, and I don't think his record kind of says that. So maybe he needs to kind of stray away from Cohen and actually start throwing the ball down the field and get some wins.
I mean, a lot of his yards against me, I think he's right with that. A lot of his rushing yards with me came in cleanup duty when it was, games put away and either running the clock out. So he just like, I ain't going to sit here and throw up bombs, get them shits picked and just keep giving the ball back. I'm going to run the clock out, run the ball. And he pretty much did all that work in the fourth quarter when he played me. So maybe that is the thing. Maybe his record, because he's not winning games right now. And not to take nothing from Lava, he still got a long way to go with this team. Trust me, I know. The Cardinals, I've watched somebody play with him, had to really, really build this team. I think you just in the situation that the rest of us are with building these teams, and the Cardinals is one of them. But it don't matter. At the end of the day, you still can't take away his yards. I don't care where you're getting those yards at. I had a running back in college that was probably the best running back in the league, man. But they, a lot of shit got taken away from him because the record was terrible. So it bees that way sometimes. You just can't. I mean, numbers is numbers. Kareem Hunt. How you feel about Kareem Hunt, man?
Oh man, I think he should be moved to fullback, man. But he's killing it right now. I just don't like he doesn't have the speed that I like.
Right.
And I know Chubb didn't start out with the speed, but I was able to work with him.
After watching this guy play, the style of play he got, I think he's in a perfect system to be able to be successful. And I think that 68 carries, 382 yards, 5.6 average, 6 touchdowns, that's what that's coming from. This guy got a nice little system. I'm not even going to put it, I don't like this guy at all. I don't like the coach over there. Fuck him. Kiss my ass. Fucking geek. But he doing his thing, though. You know what I'm talking about? Here's the thing. His system, the way he trying to do, and the way he get Kareem Hunt the ball, that shit's scary. You can watch out for this guy. I really think I respect the way he play. I like his game. But Kareem Hunt, he's a good back right now. I don't think he's a top-notch back, but he's a good back right now. The Colts, we can't really talk about them because both his one got a broken neck and the other one broke his spine, so they both out for the year right now. So we don't know what the fuck going on with the Colts. Cowboys, this is what I don't understand. You got Ezekiel Elliott, my boy. He might be the number 1 ranked back in the league right now. Number 5 ranked back in the league right now. Ezekiel Elliott, and we don't see no Ezekiel Elliott highlights, no nothings. I don't know nothing that's going on about Ezekiel Elliott. Is there anything you can elaborate on? Because I don't see nothing over there that's worth talking about.
Nah, man. Man, it's D-Nick, man.
I mean, averaging 5.3 yards a carry though. But I mean, whatever. But we know D Mick won't throw the ball though. He ain't really, you know what I mean. He run when he can. Bo Scarborough is Bo Scarborough. I like his size, 6'1", 234, that 89 speed, 92 acceleration. Boone, if you had this running back, he'd be a fucking 95 speed by now.
Man, I like Chubb, man. This check Henry, Fournette.
Right.
That type of back, man.
It is. He got that type of special back, but I don't. Are we ever gonna see him being special?
Nah, I doubt it, man. I think Shaq, man, kind of built him wrong, man. He got his ball carrying vision all the way up to 97, but didn't touch his shoot, didn't touch his span. Nah, he gonna be mediocre. He gonna
be regular. So Ajayi don't touch the field for the Eagles, but Ryan Green is over here putting in work right now. I'm gonna let you just talk about this back. I'm not even gonna say it. You go ahead and tear this back up real fast. What's going on with this guy over here? I mean, 58 carries, 292 yards, 5 touchdowns, but he also uses him in the passing game. 4 catches for 51 yards right now. But who is this guy?
Young Hood is a dick rider. First off, he stole this guy. He was almost scored in the AFC Championship game, and he got released some kind of way. He released him, and Young Hood swiping, no swiping.
Swiper, no swiping.
Then he goes steal the formula. He running with him, and he got passing yards with him. Nobody does that like me.
And he stole your fucking running back, called him a thief. Come on, Swiper, no swiping. Falcons. I like Jordan Scarlett, but he's over here. This guy got a lot of running backs over here. All these running backs are legit running backs right now, even Muhammad. But Jordan Scarlett is who I'm going to talk about the most right now. He was the number 3 running back on the spreadsheet. This guy has the right attributes to be able to be successful and good. I'll tell you what he's doing as far as running the ball wise. Holy Lord, we're out of here. Come on, DC hitter. Fuck, you got negative yards with a running back, bro. You tripping, man.
How you have 10 attempts and negative 2 yards?
10 attempts, negative 2. What the fuck is you over here doing, DC hitter?
He got a touchdown.
Triad. He do got a touchdown?
Got 1 touchdown, negative 2 yards.
Yo, this guy giving handoffs backwards. He giving handoffs backwards, yo. He got 10 carries with negative 2 yards. He got oops yards. Oops. Ran the wrong way yards. And a touchdown, that shit just don't add up. Mathematically, that just doesn't look right.
How do you start out with one of the best teams on the game and end up like this?
Man. Elaborate on that, bro. You had the one, not only one of the best teams on the game. When we simmed the first year, they won the Super Bowl. So he should have been sitting with XP points in a team that's just like I keep telling you, he didn't play the first season. He couldn't meet the games because of his schedule and all that shit. But he's in now trying to figure it out. But yeah, you got one of the best teams on there looking real average right now. I don't know. Let's get it together, DC. You making them loyal boys seem right about you. They said you wasn't shit over there. I know you better than that. Let's get it. Let's get to these 49ers, boom, man. I think I got one of the best running backs in the draft last year with LJ Scott, bro. Like I really like this guy. I don't think he's the best. Mike Weber really looking good. There's a bunch of other running backs that's putting in way more work than him right now. But I mean, you got to see this guy. You played against him. How you feel about it?
Man, strong back doesn't go down just with one tackle. You got a game tackle him. I don't know, man. He's a strong back. But you got a 2-back system going, looks like.
Yippers. And we got rid of Dalvin Cook because this guy right here, Mike Boone, you got to watch his highlight today, right?
Yeah, I watched.
Okay.
Yeah, the guy's speedy guy, man. You might throw that Wildcat in the system.
Man, that's what he ran at Cincinnati, that Wildcat right now. But yeah, he played big for me. I gave him 16 carries. He had 100 and something yards and a touchdown, maybe 2 touchdowns in that game. Let's see. Let's go look at the stats. I think he ended up with a touchdown or 2. I think LJ Scott scored both of them. All right, so his first game as a starter, 16 carries, 103 yards, 6.4 average, 1 touchdown. And he only played in 1 game. I think that's solid, yo. That's really good. Considering he's splitting time with somebody, I think that's really good. But I will still say this: we don't know they are young, and we don't really have a real good read on these guys. Are they going to be good or not? But I do think I got a solid backfield right now. Let's go look at these Giants. You got Le'Veon Bell.
Game?
Yeah, all field goals. They was out there hitting, doing these. Said go. Poof. It's good. Poof.
I know he's happy.
It's good. Right? Got to escape that bitch without an injury too. Oh Lord. We got the Giants, Le'Veon Bell, Tiki Barber, and Eddie George Jr. out this bitch. Tiki Barber Jr. This nigga got all NFL sons on his team right now. He's putting in work with Tiki Barber though. You can't teach this. That speed is just. I don't know about the acceleration though. God damn. I said fuck it. So that is 89 acceleration turned that speed to a 93.
Man, the stats really ain't doing them justice either, man. Like, I don't know, man. I guess these guys throw the ball all over the field or something, man. But it doesn't look like it because the NFC doesn't really. Some of you guys don't get that many picks. 35 carries, 150 yards, three touchdowns.
I don't think that's bad. I think he actually running a few all the rest of the backs. I think he giving Eddie George Jr. and Le'Veon Bell to steal the ball. I think Le'Veon Bell is still his guy, but this speed is so tempting. He got pity on the field. The Gunners. Le'Veon Bell bench.
I don't know what the fuck you doing over here.
Rashad Penny, man, he was one of my favorite backs last year, especially when I used to do the highlights and had to break down game film. I like him. I really think he's a solid back out here. And I think Dell uses him right. I think he wants to put his offense through him, and then go there. He'll use him in the passing game. He run the ball with him. He was over 1,000 yards last year. He had a shitload of touchdowns. He was in the top as far as the running backs and the rushing yards last year too. What we seeing out of him this year. Let's see what he got going on. 65 carries, 267 yards, 4.1 average, 2 touchdowns. He not on pace for what he had last year, is he? Not on pace right now. Rashad Penny though, I like him. I think he's one of the top spreadsheet running backs that's in the league right now. Jaguars, David Johnson. What's confusing to me is the fact that you got rid of Leonard Fournette for David Johnson. I don't get it. I mean, I know you drafted the number 2 spreadsheet running back Myles Gaskin and with all that speed and shit. But we know, I'm watching games, I know you got him starting as running back right now. Like, what does that make sense to you? Why would you get rid of Fournette for him? Unless you just like the fact that he can catch the ball. And you can do exactly what you're gonna do with him, what you could have did with Fournette.
I don't know, man. After talking all that shit last year, you know what I mean, at the beginning of the season, in the middle of the season, then getting his ass whooped in the divisional round, I guess he had to shake it up some kind of way.
Try to figure out something to do. I think a lot of his moves, I mean, we used to give him the GM award every fucking year in King Madden. I just think a lot of it is trying to keep up with the flavor and seeing, not saying he Dick Ryan or nothing like that. I'm not going to use those terms, but a lot of these moves and trying to get draft picks and all that shit, they think they picking up on the formula and moving how we move, but I mean, he still got a you can't go wrong with this team, bottom line. You can't go wrong with the Jaguars. No matter what moves you make, you still can't go wrong. But his draft picks, I pretty like. I like the running back. I like Gaskin. I think you can't, you lose the Bull Grant that had all that damn speed, and you go get this guy. This guy's flying, bro. Like.
But that's what I don't get, man. They're getting all these great players, man, but not using them, man. Like, what, 0.6 yards?
Oh my God, 9 carries, 5 attempts. You damn near got just as many motherfucking carries as yards, right? Oh my God. Moving on. We're not gonna go through the whole league right now. You know what? I'm gonna let Falk talk about this guy right here. We on the Jets right now. Nyheim Hines. 94 speed, 92 acceleration. He was the fastest running back to come out off the spreadsheet, and he ain't do a bad. He had a 300 carries last year for 14.46, 4.7, 22 touchdowns. He got 75 carries with 303 yards right now. I like this running back, yo. I think he's I don't think you go get Alvin Kamara. I think with this type of running back, I know he only 5'8", 195 pounds, but yet this is Madden. I think he can hold up. He can hold the duration. He's pretty solid. I don't think you need Alvin Kamara. I don't understand that trade, but I wouldn't take touches away from him. You gotta use him for everything, bro. You gotta make him your guy until Baker Mayfield get his shit together.
Darren Sproles, that's who comes to mind.
When you see this guy, Darren Sproles.
Definitely Darren Sproles. I'm gonna be honest with you. terrible. He got 7 touchdowns, but 75 carries with his speed, 303 yards, 4 yards of average. I got quarterback averaging more yards.
Yeah, young hood quarterback averaging more than that.
Even he's digressing. Look at Alvin Kamara. 26 carries, 89 yards, 3.4. Fullback.
Yeah, fullback right now.
Either the play calling is suspect, or the O-line got to do better. I mean, that is just is unacceptable.
Some of these guys just grabbing motherfuckers to be grabbing them. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But moving on, Ronald Jones II. I love this guy. A lot of people stayed away from him because he pulled a hamstring while he was running his 40. This is my thing. He was ready to run one of the fastest 40s. Here's why. He pulled the hamstring at the 20-yard mark, right? So he limped for 20 yards and ran a 4.6. Then I put the game film on, and y'all remember the cornerback from UCLA that played for the Redskins right now, Morale or some shit like that?
Yeah.
All right, so y'all remember the 40 he ran last year when we put him on in the game and shit like that. If you go look at the Redskins roster right now, he's the fastest corner over there. He got Myrick's speed, put it that way. He don't have a 96, but he ran a 4.3 like a 4.37 or some shit like that last year. Myrick. Now Morale. Now the reason why Morale wasn't faster on the Madden because if you remember, he came in hurt. He got hurt during his pro day. So the Madden, when they be making their players and stuff, they take that in consideration. Like T.J. Logan, he was out for 48 weeks, so they made T.J. Logan slower than he was really supposed to be. Because running a 4.34, you shouldn't have 91 speed, bottom line. So with that being said, that Morale, and one of the highlights I saw this Ronald Jones do, and this is what made me know that we dealing with somebody with wheels. He took a off tackle to the right, running down the sideline. He cut in, cut back out, and when he cut back out, that corner was chasing him. And when I seen him pull away from that corner, and we talking about 4.3 speed corner, pull away from him and get a 5-yard separation on him to get the touchdown, I know that's game speed. So let's go back to that 40 where he ran a 4.6 and started limping at the 20-yard line and still ran a 4.6, a low 4.6. We know what type of speed we dealing with. Then you go back to the pro day, and then this guy's flying. Like I said, he was going to be flying. So a lot of people left him sitting there because of that. But fuck, you pulled the trigger on him. Why is that? Did you understand what you was getting? You knew what was going to happen with him?
Yeah, I knew. I mean, don't get it wrong. Combine is all numbers, and numbers mean a lot when evaluating. But we had film on this guy. We seen that play, and we seen what Morale runs, and for him to do that, we knew this guy was a game changer, and he's been that for us.
Right.
Workhorse.
Now listen, we're not going to go through any farther. We're going to stop at the lines. I'll pick back up on this tomorrow when it comes down to the running backs. But what I do want to do is I want y'all to all give it up for motherfucking one of the stars. And next Friday, the motherfucking Joker brother, Baby Joker. We got him on headset right now. And he been waiting to talk because a lot of y'all been calling him L Tranny. And he want to get that name situated right now. You want to respect his name. He said, listen, I came in the league. I beat one of y'all top competitors. I don't want to hear that shit. Y'all going to start calling me LT and not L Tranny. What's up, big guy?
What's up, big dog? How you guys doing tonight?
Man, we coolin', man. Got you on headset for the first time. You ready? Not first time with us, but got you with your first interview. What's going on, kid?
Just chilling right here. Just trying to, get those rushing stats up. I see I'm number 2 in the league right now behind Sonny Mikel. But it's all good and dandy, especially with the type of competition that's in the league. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Now that you're over here with us, man, how you feel about Real Draft2?
You know what, dog? Real Draft2 brings another element to the game. I mean, I'm eating my burrito in the kitchen, drinking a soda, and I got the shit on YouTube right here on my phone. I'm intact. I got the headset on, trying to listen to the chat, but I got the wireless connected to my phone so I can listen to you at the same time. My wife's like, "What the hell you doing?" I said, "I'm studying."
Man, look, man, all we trying to do is bring real life, real reality to a league, to something that we all like to do, which is play the game, man. It's a hobby, but so let's talk about I'm quite sure everybody listening want to hear this, man. Where did this L Tranny shit start from, man? You got to defend yourself here, man. You got people calling you Caitlyn Jenner, Dyke, RuPaul, all types of shit. Let's get this shit squared away right now so we can try to put that shit to bed, put it to rest, L Tranny. We want to call you by your, first of all, what's your real username?
My real username is the great running back from the San Diego Chargers, number 21.
Oh,
LT.
LT. All right, cool. I get it. LT running. What's it? LT train over or some shit like that. You might want to change that up a little bit.
No, LT ran you over.
Oh, ran you over.
That's why I put LT in caps, big dog. But I feel where you guys are coming from. A lot of people say lieutenant, and I'm like, nah, I ain't no lieutenant.
So look,
I ain't gung ho. I ain't no gung ho, motherfucker.
So where did this tranny shit start from? What did you say to have people start coming at your neck like that, man? Like, what the hell happened for all this to come into full circle the way it did?
Well, when you look at it, you know how you say like G Unit.
Yeah.
So they probably think it's L-Tran, they separate it. But, I made a comment by somebody saying I'm going to go ham on them.
Uh-huh.
And I said, yeah, I'm going to give them the sausage.
And that's it.
The sausage and ham is the same shit.
Pause. So that's where this shit started from. You said you was going to give them the sausage, huh?
Yeah, dog, because you know what? I got a beautiful wife. I never question my manhood. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't no young cat, so I'm not used to saying no homo like these youngsters. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I never had to turn back and look back to see if anybody's standing behind me. I'm learning from the new generation, you know what I mean?
Right. But I will say this, though, my boy. Most people wouldn't even better deal with that type of shit. Most people will get mad, want to lead a league and shit like that. Look, you embraced it, you defended it, you talk shit back, you having fun. It's just, it's all talk, it's just shit talking and having fun about it. And you ain't do what most bitch ass niggas would do, which is get mad, want to start talking about fighting and all this dumb shit. You kind of like ran with it because you took it on and you made it, you turned the negative into a positive on your side because it made you who you are. You're a big character in our league right now. Like, you want to, people look forward to chat to see what the fuck you guys say, you know what I'm saying? So I salute you for that and shit, though. But you made a bold prediction this year and said you're going to the playoffs, and you got a bet, you got a PayPal bet with somebody. Are you standing behind that?
100%, big dog. But before anything, I would like to say you guys made it all possible. If you wouldn't have joined Loyal, I wouldn't have met you, and Live made the run, and I appreciate everything that you guys do for the league. I appreciate just being an owner, but whatever I can contribute, playing my games, being active, showing my support because of all the hard work you guys do. Because if people don't put in work and you guys are doing all that hard work, it's like spitting in somebody's face.
Yeah, pretty much, man. So when people ain't being active, ain't playing their games, ain't doing shit like that, yeah, it is, bro. We do a lot of work, man. All of us on here that put this league together is a lot of work, man. But we do it for y'all. Like, it's our fun is only as fun as y'all have. Y'all have good fun, we gonna have good fun. One of your boys won a Super Bowl, man. Let me tell you right now, we don't respect his Super Bowl. We congratulate him because we not haters, but we don't respect it. We don't think he's ever going back. How you feel about that?
At the end of the day, we know season 1 was won by Patsy, and I congratulate him.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of good owners in this league. To even repeat is difficult.
Right.
Just getting in the playoffs are going to be difficult because I remember you telling me that a lot of the good owners are rebuilding franchises so that allowing it to be equal, which I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for him to get back, well, that'll be cool, but guess what? I'm going for my ring, too.
As you should, man. Let me ask you this, man. You got King Falk and me. We playing in the Super Bowl in in another league. You gonna tune into it?
Hell yeah, I'll be tuning in. I tuned into you guys' conference championships.
Right.
So I already know what to expect. and I know you guys are some heavy hitters, but all I gotta know is who's gonna stay sticky.
I don't know. Stay sticky. Stay sticky. Listen, man. That's LT, boy. Came out here with us tonight, man. I told you it was going to be explosive when we brought him in for the interview. Listen, we great. Sign out of here, man. This the whole Death Row crew chilling right now. We salute you, man. Way to throw some wait. I like your interview, man. You did exactly what I expected you to do. That shit was hot. But we gonna holler at y'all. Make sure y'all tune the fuck into this Super Bowl. That shit gonna kick off in a little bit. This is Anthits, the franchise guru with King Falk and the Real Boom. Holla at you.
That's what's up. Get my money, Rams.